Hello, it's Jan16, and I thought I'd do a bit of a update on everything that's going on. It's not been too long since you've last heard from me, but I've kind of been quiet on the train stuff for a while, and I'm working on some projects, including this here, which I've got to spend a good day working on today. So with the model railway side of things, of course I'm doing Rushbridge Hort, which is a O-gauge exhibition layout based on real location Rushbridge Hort, down the bottom of Cinderford. Next step to that is really getting the baseboards up together. But before I do that, I have to make some space in the shed because the baseboard's got to be stood there for a while before we even go on to designing and tracking that because of the research still. I still got to find out a lot about the track work and everything like that. Because I want it to be as close as it was to the real location back in the late 50s, early 60s. So I want to get everything perfect. I had the O-gauge set up in the train room so I could run it there whilst I was, waiting to get started with the layout. That's changed at the moment. There's no O-gauge running in the train room because I'm working on the extension to the Millbarrow Railway. The Millbarrow Railway, being my 009 layout, was only small. It went from one station to another by the viaduct and then a feeder yard. Nice little run, but I don't know, 15-20 seconds of running time. That's gone to about 5 minutes of running time now just because of the extension. The extension is by far the biggest extension I've ever done to one of my model railways. It's about 10 foot, it's about 20 foot roughly, a 20-foot extension. Not lengthwise because it's a little bit like goes around on itself, but it's 10 foot that way and 10 foot that way with a loop. It's pretty good, it's looking really good. And the main thing with the original part of the Millbarrow Railway was scenes. I wanted to create scenes all along the line. I got the river scene, I got the yard scene, and the mines barn scene, the little station on a mountain, like the edge of a mountain, and then the viaduct, and the little shelter underneath the viaduct. So I still want to keep doing that with the extension. I got loads of different scenes lined up. One of the scenes I've just finished, if you see it on Facebook, it's the bunker, World War II bunker that's sunken over the years and overgrown just on the edge of the railway. And it looks really good because I do want to run some World War II trains on the railway as specials, even though it's a modern day railway. Like a gala, so I have some military vehicles around in that. The railway works really well. I'm really getting stuck into it. I just bought a load of wagons. I've pre-ordered the Pac-Man new Boardwin called Sid, which is in Southern livery, and I'm looking at getting one of the Algens. I forget what the engines are called, but one of those big Algen ones. But I do hear a lot of bad stuff with them, so I might stay clear until they sort that problem out. Otherwise than the Millbarrow Railway extension, you will see it, don't worry. I want to get a lot done before I even start showing you the extension because it gives me, I don't finish a lot of model railways, and I really want to get this one finished because I just like creating the scenes along the line. And this layout has at least 10 new scenes along with others. And I've officially got a town back. I got my old Scaledale buildings back out, so that's nice. But other than that, Stoke Summit is looking a bit crowded at the moment because a lot of locos are all over the place because of the work going on. But you'll see more on that. That's the dog just come up. So yeah, Stoke Summit's still looking good. I am thinking about doing changes to the actual layout, no longer be, well, it'd be called Stoke Summit, but for running use, I'm thinking of changing the track plan just slightly, just to allow a bit of storage as well. The Forest branch is no longer, it's still there, but it's not going to be there. I've decided to stop that layout, that railway, for aid of the O gauge going in, because the O gauge is being replaced on the bottom level. Because I had backyard shunting on the top where Cornell Street was, but in order for the Millbow Railway extension to work, I had to move it. So other than that, I've been pretty busy working on models. This is going to be the first kit I build in 2019. Can't believe it's nearly February already. How fast January has gone. I've had a great few weeks. Not last week, week before, I got my Fiat 500 up shed, which I'm building. I'm building one. That's what I'm building today. So I got my original Fiat 500 up shed and took it to the Curbside Kings car meet at the White Hart at Broad Oak, just past Alton, just past Little Deep. And first car meet, and it was great. Loads of people loved seeing the car. Nothing like that there. It was a lot of American muscle, hot rod, stuff like that. There was a few other cars like an Audi Quattro, original Audi Quattro, which is the first one I've ever seen parked up. And they're becoming quite collectible now as well. So yeah, that was nice. I got to meet a lot of people with classic cars. Then after the car meet, I come back, had some food here, and took the car out, took the Fiat out all day. Like from 10:30 I got back here because the car meet was 9. Got back here, I was out until like 3. Just love driving the old cars, especially the classic Fiat. Fiat 500 is just, you know, everywhere you go, everyone looks at it. I have not gone past one person and they haven't looked at the cars that goes by like that. Because you just don't see them in the Faster Dean. I've heard there's 2 at Tewkesbury on display, but that's it. So it's really nice to have that kind of, you know, everyone you go past, like, oh look, a Fiat, or if they don't know what it is. So yeah, I'm going to be building this one. This is, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it as identical to mine. Mine is left-hand drive, but you can make this right-hand or left-hand, so that's not a problem. But this is a nice kit. I had this back in August. This was my birthday present off my family. And expensive, but it should look good. I mean, working door handles, everything like that. It should be a nice kit to build. I do some wagon kits, 00 gauge Dundas kits, because I want to get doing more kits for my railway. So that should be good. There's not really much more on the railway stuff. The Hornby 2019 range blew me away. I could hardly hold my excitement in when I was doing the live broadcast in there on the big screen and everything. Some of the stuff they announced, I was just like, wow, why has it took you so long, Hornby? But yeah, really pleased with some stuff. I got all my pre-orders in, and the Bachmann pre-orders. There's not too much from the Bachmann range. Like I said, the board win, some of the 009 wagons, yes. The buildings as well, the slate buildings they've announced. But in 00 gauge, I think there's just a few wagons I want. The only loco I was really interested in was the Jubilee with the electrical stripe on the side of the cab. That's the only one I think I'm really going to get. Oh, and the 2 Class 66s, Biffa and British Rail. I pre-ordered mine of them. I pre-ordered them because they are, even though I'm not doing model and image no more, I wanted a model of them as soon as they announced it. I don't know if I'm too dark on screen. This is my new camera. I have officially a new camera, and it's so much better because I can actually see what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm going to crack on with this. So thank you for watching. Thank you. I know I have some new subscribers, so thank you for subscribing to my channel. Plenty of content. I got a load of reviews backed up on a computer ready to upload with this new camera, so stay tuned for that. And if you want to see that, if you're new, please subscribe and you'll get to see those videos, which would be good. But I was just looking on the side of that, there's 2 nice cars on that I want to build as well. 25 centimetres, so roughly about that big. And it's 112. I can't wait to get started. It's only 2 years older than mine. Mine's a 1970 and this is a 1968. But if you want to see pictures of my car, videos of it, my original Fiat 500, head over to the mighty Yugo, the mighty 500. I'm doing all videos on that. I've done some dash cam videos and everything. I'll put a link in the description. If you like classic cars, it's not just the Fiat 500 on that. I also have an original 1963 Singer Vogue done a drive that I will be working on from February onwards. So yes, please subscribe to that channel if you want to see more on that. And yeah, I shall see you all soon. Thanks for watching and bye for now.